Alright, let's get started. Hello, everybody. We're back from the weekend. Sorry I missed the Friday stream. I tweeted it out, but I was going to stream on Friday, but they announced that there was like a Friday F&M that was going to be Legacy to like lead into the 10K going on the next day. So I had some friends that were going to that, so I decided to show up there instead, and I couldn't really fit both the stream and the F&M into my schedule, but we're back. We're back from the 10K that I did win. For those of you that were not aware, talked about it on Twitter the day of and stuff. I'm going to be writing a tournament report, but I just don't have a ton of time to get all my thoughts together. I took notes on all my matchups, but I'll be posting it on Reddit and the Discord and stuff, talking about how I did, what my matchups were, how they went, etc., etc. But yeah, we won. Got a bunch of money. Got my third win at these big Moonbase events. There were two last year and then two this year. And I won both of the ones last year, and then I won one of the ones this one this year. So I'm a 3-time Moonbase Market Legacy champion. People are starting to figure out what deck I'm on in the early rounds now. My round 2 opponent was just like, oh god, I hate this matchup. And I was like, I don't know what you're on. This doesn't seem fair. But I won that, so it was okay. I guess it was marginally fair. But anyway, we're going to be running my 75 that I played through a league, which is just the 75 that I had been working with since I decided to play the Mirren Crusader. It's nothing really special. I didn't make any last-minute snap judgment calls with different sideboard options or different main deck flexed slots, etc., etc. We're just playing the same list. Spirit Keeper, Crusader, the main, 3 Cataclysm, 3 Council's Judgment in the sideboard, sort of deal. So anyway, let's just play some Magic today. Is this right? Yeah. I'm still not used to the look of these new leagues. I never know if I'm joining the correct thing. Yeah, that doesn't seem... Wait. I'm confused. Oh, okay, there we go. The top of the leaderboard. I was like, I didn't see Arkan's million trophies. I was looking at this part, but the top 5 are up at the top there. Okay. They're right here. Anyway, let's play some Magic. I probably need to turn the sound down. So as is tradition, we're gonna play my the 75 that I was extremely happy with, and probably just get completely rolled this whole league. And be like, oh, I think this list is great. It did very well, and then just fucking 1-4 or something. This hand sucks. This hand is just really, really bad. All right, this hand will do. I want to ship back one of these lands. Same list? Yeah, we're playing same list, same 75. You're also running out. Yeah, online and paper are 2 very different things, to be perfectly fair. Yeah, thanks, G Lavamancer. I think I want to put back the port. Port's just generally worse when you don't have Aether Vial and stuff going. Putting back a second plane seems extremely greedy. Oh no. Alright. Is this the new Motobug? Put a card to the bottom and then draw it? Since you can't scry a card to the bottom and then draw it anymore. We can't really do anything about this. What's up, Palladian? How's it going? Congrats, you absolute madman. Hey, D&T's great. Everyone keeps saying it's unplayable, but it's great. D&T is dead. Yeah, exactly, D&T is dead. Oh, is this just 4-color loam? Alright, we can beat this. Our hand isn't super well set up to beat 4-color loam. I thought about almost playing the Wasteland to disincentivize them from just, like, fetching a duel there. But there's, like, a Dark Confidant. I'm pretty bummed. Right in 6, I'm also kind of bummed. How do I always go when winner gets Loam? Good question. Yeah, sure, you can have that back. Gonna play Stoneforge, go get Sword of Fire and Ice, I guess. Hey, Prelate's not bad here. We're scared of my opponent just, like, casting, like, a Knight of the Reliquary next turn. Can't really do anything about that. Just gonna play my card, my 2-drop that does not die to this Wrenn and 6, and then go from there. What's up, Lackey? What you got, opponent? Coder would certainly not be the best thing to see here. Punishing Fire would be okay. Although putting Prelate on 2 is kind of risky business. If we don't have any other creatures in play. Because we could get Lily Edicted. Yeah, P-Fire, buy it back. Scrubbed out hard this weekend at the SCG Open. I mean, can't win them all for sure. Sometimes you have a bad day. Alright, well, none of our plays are very good besides Prelate and Hope. Opponent 6 cards in hand, but, like, everything else is dying to Punishing Fire and or Wrenn and 6. We could just, like, cast Sword of Fire and Ice, but that doesn't seem like it gets us anywhere. Prelate on 2 Hope for no Lily. Pretty insane to get a 3-peat, yeah. I mean, I guess not, is 3-peat 3 consecutive ones? I don't know the exact, but yeah, 3 out of 4 of the past big legacy events that Jeremy's hosted there. Can't win them all, says the dude who won it all multiple times. Hey, I didn't win it all once of those 4 times, so, oh no, we're getting Lily. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, we're dying unless we, like, top deck exactly Palace Jailer here, and even then, we're probably dead. Oh, well, there's exactly Palace Jailer, so, like, we can try to do something here at least. But opponent's still no. Wait, no, we're still dead, right? My opponent's Punishing Fire. My opponent's just gonna Punishing Fire this Jailer, or buy back their Punishing Fire the Jailer. They're gonna ult Wrenn and 6, and we're just never gonna win. We had, like, no, if we, like, spend our turn playing Sword and then trying to equip it to something, we just get it edicted by the Lily. We'd Flicker us the Wrenn and 6 next turn, but I'll keep playing. We're not dead. We're just, like, mostly dead here. I love victory streams. Mostly just because I like talking about how the event went more than, like, obviously playing. But playing is something good to do in the background while I talk about how great the event was. The event was also very great. If any of you are, like, anywhere close to the St. Louis area, like, at all, come to Jeremy's tournaments at Missouri MTG on Twitter. Like, he runs very good events, and he's run, like, multiple big legacy tournaments for very big prizes. You're going to the Modern 10K? Cool. I don't think I'm going to the Modern 10K. I'm just trying to say either, but it's pretty worthless here. Just because I really don't want to play Modern, but... I'm going to bring you a tech for that event. We'll see. But I just paid value $60 and saved the travel costs. Oh no, another Valkyrie. Alright, we're very dead here. Opponent still has P-Fire in hand, so they just cleared the Jailer here. So if we don't draw Plow, we just lose Monarchy to the Knight and die. Yeah, we're pretty boned here. Flickers this run in 6. We're still just like losing everything, but we're not absolutely dead. If we like we have to top deck Plow off the Monarchy trigger, right? Do you have any chance of winning this? Flicker Jailer. Oh, well, yeah, that's probably smarter. Oh, well. No, I mean, then we're getting ulted by Ren and 6, so we're still dying, right? Like, I just straight up am not beating a Ren and 6 emblem. Even with Monarchy. We'll just draw the Plow. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Also, he would have just P-fired my Jailer in response to the Wisp. He had the P-fire in hand. Right, yeah, no, we didn't draw Plow. Anyway, sideboard. I don't think I bring in this Relic Order. I forget. This feels like a lot of cards. Yeah, our plan was like flicker the Ren and 6 to not get ulted, and then top deck exactly Plow, and then like top deck a bunch of other things, and then somehow not die. It wasn't a good. It wasn't like a. It wasn't a very close line. But like sometimes you just gotta hope. Cut all these Thalias, cut all these Moms. Shave what? Stoneforge GT is what I usually do. Crusader is really powerful against everything that isn't exactly punishing fires. Mainboard Relic in this meta? I don't really see what that would do. Doesn't seem hugely impactful or something that I would want to be doing. I would just like shave Flicker Wisps and Revokers, something like that. Looks fine. Could probably just cut both Revokers. Cut a Caracas. I hate cutting lands when my plan is board in 3 Cataclysms, because you just like always want to top deck more lands all the time. When your game plan is like cast your like boarding in 3 Armageddons, you generally want to try to rebuild better than your opponent. Especially when like your opponent is very good at rebuilding. Relic on a Goblin. They should print they should print Remorseful Cleric just for 1 mana this time. Eric Smith, thanks for the resubscription. Thanks for the congrats. Appreciate the support. After they put Rip on a white card. No, they're going to put Rip on a creature and it's going to be green. That's how it works, Lunel. It's going to be like some sort of, I don't know, oaf that digs up graves but isn't a black card. Some like, what's that green enchantment? Like prevents graveyards from being targeted. They predict Crypt on a white card. Yeah, so it's Crypt is a 0 mana card. Putting out I don't know 2 mana card. Yeah, Ground Seal. Some sort of like Ground Seal creature, except it just is Rest in Peace. Because green has graveyard hate, so why not just give them Rest in Peace creature? They already got Stony Silence. I don't know where my opponent went. I hit submit. Pretty sure I hit submit. Okay, yeah, we submitted. Make it blue. This hand is really strong, but really bad if we get our Aether Vial blown up. And Forgoa Loom has a lot of ways to blow up your Aether Vial. Sneep. Oh, opponent says, I thought I hit submit and I didn't. Okay, that makes sense. Why we went to no time. So my opponent's just like playing not sideboarded for game 2. I think I was supposed to mulligan this. This hand seems... I mean, We can actually, if we get Aether Vial to 3, we can protect the Vial with Flicker Wisps. Yeah, Sneep because the opponent is playing unsideboarded. Their deck list is still full of Nightmare cards. It's fine. You know what? Fuck it. We're out here today. We're keeping bad hands, playing some Magic, relishing in my 10K win. Hoping to dodge 40% of their deck play loose. Yeah, how many Abrupt Decays could they possibly have? Land, Diamond, Abrupt Decay, or Vial, go. If Arcanist for blue-red, it would probably be worse because attack of Fire Blast. But you can also pitch it to Force a Will. Oh no! Oh no! Just play a... I can't really beat any of these 2-drops. Like, but we just cast Dark Confidant, we're also fucked. Okay, that's fine. We can beat that 2-drop, never mind. But can we also draw a land here? That's like kind of important. Like, we got this. Hey, we drew a land at least. Yeah, on sideboard. Hope they have they still have Chalice in their deck and shit. I probably want to just play Rip here for mana efficiency's sake. And to incentivize them to replicate something that isn't this Aether Vial. This is how you win events. Yeah, just keep 1-landers and just always get super lucky. Oh, nice. They don't even have like a 3-drop here. That's good for me. If the new Judge Chalice... Yeah, if the new Judge Chalice is Seb art, I'm definitely going to get rid of my masterpieces for it. Wow, always lucky, huh? I don't want to like play Naked Prelate. They didn't play Liliana, but I don't really think that's like... I think I'm just happy playing the Sword out here. Also, we can protect the Prelate next turn with like Flicker Wisps, which is pretty good. They might just be like Abrupt Decay my Rest in Peace or something here, especially if we've managed to just like not miss any land drops. Flicker their Mox. I guess that would have been okay, maybe. Make them discard a land or lose their Mox, but probably just discard a land. That's still reasonable. You just get value. Or just has a bunch of reactive spells in their hand, I guess. We could also flicker the Chalice, yeah. If we want to turn on our 1-drops. Wow, just like runner, huh? Easy something, easy game, easy life. Yeah, like, they could have, like, P-Fires, like, Life and Loam and shit in their hand, I guess. I'm just gonna put Prelate on 2. And do I just, like, equip it? I don't think I'm playing around something, right? Just, like, Prelate on 2, equip with the Sword isn't playing around anything, but if they, like, Lily Edict me, then we're fine because we Wisp, or if they removal spell. Around Flame Sweep. What the fuck does Flame Sweep do? I mean, it saves me 2 mana for next turn is what it does. Or I just take 2 damage if they're going to attempt to kill the Prelate here. Alright, cool. They're just dead. 3 mana, deal 2 damage to all creatures except for creatures. What the fuck? That's so oddly specific. Is this new or is this... Oh yeah, okay, this is new. This is Core Set 2020. That seems like a weirdly templated card that like has to be like M20 stuff. Except for creatures you control with flying is like a very specific thing. Standard staple sideboard card is Escape Shift. Oh, just clean up all their zombies. It's the worst. Alright, well I guess we'll play a game 3 here. opponents on the play. I'm pretty happy with my sideboarding decisions. Huh. Mana's good in this matchup. How good is mana in this matchup? This hand does kind of feel like a sneep, honestly. If we're on the play, this hand would be nuts. If we're on the draw, I think this hand still actually is keepable. Oh man. I feel like I'm just going to snap off Wasteland here. Do I just snap off Wasteland here? I'm a little bit concerned about like getting Renin sixth, because if they just like hit 2 more land drops, then my Wasteland on turn 1 does nothing, right? If I Wasteland them and they go land go, I go land Vial, they go land Renin 6, buy back their Taiga, my Wasteland didn't do anything. But if my opponent doesn't have that, then this Wasteland is gas. But I also like want to get this Rest in Peace down to prevent them from like drawing a bunch of lands. Land Vial into Land Rip more or less deals with Renin 6 in the short term. Yeah, exactly. Like, we could just, like, Wasteland for greed purposes, but it gives them a higher opportunity of actually getting value. Like, if they would need another fetch land or, like, a Mox Diamond or something to get value off the Renin 6 before we Rest in Peace and then hopefully answered it. If they go land Bob, that's bad. That's true. I think we're just going to go back to turn 1. Let's just try this turn again. Alright, so now we hope they don't have like exactly Renin 6 or Loam for 1 turn, and then we can slam our Rest in Peace. Don't do it. Just don't. Just like, nope. Oh, that's not Renin 6. Could be Life from Loam, which sucks. Could be Bob, which also kind of sucks. Sylvan. That also sucks pretty badly for me. Like, my mana outplan's not super good against a Sylvan library. Ooh, that's super good against my opponent's deck. I think I am still slamming Rest in Peace here. If my opponent does find Renin 6 or Loam, I just like don't want them to get infinite value here. Yeah, I would agree with the assessment of Rip now. I think I'm going to Plains Rip. I don't want to get like Wastelanded and stuff. I think I just want to get a 4 lands, play this Jailer. And like the only upside is if I draw Wasteland next turn, so like Wasteland Port or something, and I want to play this other Vial anyway. No idea how Loam boards this matchup. All I know is like cut all their chalices, and I think they usually like chafe 1 Mox Diamond or something. And they're like some obviously bad cards like Gaddock Teague if they're on like Green Sun with like a single Teague or something. Probably cut the Scoos and stuff. Just like random bad cards. Bring in a bunch of removal spells. Yeah, see, this is why we didn't want to play the Port. Just like, we might have to get Wastelanded next turn, but we could also draw a 3rd basic and not even get Wastelanded next turn. Or draw the Ancient Tomb and, oh nice, a 2nd Rest in Peace. I don't think I want to play this. I want them, if they want to get their graveyard online, like, I want them to kill my Rest in Peace and I can just play a 2nd one. Rather than, like, if I play 2, they're just going to be like, okay, I'm not going to attack these with Abrupt Decays. So I'm just going to play Port, play Aether Vial, say go. They'll probably wasteland my Port here, but the 2nd Aether Vial makes taking this Aether Vial up to 4 a lot better for me, assuming I get Wastelanded so that I can't cast my Jailer next turn. Come on, let me untap. Nice. I guess I'll wait for this trigger to resolve. Just a Verdant, sure. What am I scared of? Knight of the Reliquary, kind of. I don't want them to have multiple creatures in play. Did you play Spellbook Herbs? Yeah, I got my Spellbook foil rips in the mail. I had like 2 or 3 different opponents ask me what the card was that I was casting. Pour them off of green. And I mean, like, when they reveal Verdant, like, taking them off a color doesn't do anything, right? So. Like, they can fetch a Savannah if they want white. They can fetch a whatever Badlands or whatever if they want. Or I guess not for green, but. They can fetch whatever color they want to off of Verdant anyway. I'm just hoping they don't wasteland me and don't play a creature. Play like a Liliana of the Veil. We can beat that. I don't know. This looks like a the old coder. You prefer they fetch Savannah? Yeah. I mean, I think if I put them off green or white, they just fetch the Savannah, right? Let's draw a Wisp. Oh yeah. Wisp would be such an absurd draw here. Jesus. Well, this is pretty good. I can't play the Jailer here because that's just insanely risky, but if they don't have more creatures, we can, I mean, I'm supposed to plow this Dark Confidant, I think. I don't think I care about the Knight as much, especially with Rest in Peace in play. But this means I can plow this Dark Confidant and try to Jailer this Coder if they don't get, like, more creatures going. Actually, the Knight finds a Dryad Arbor, which is scary. Do I maybe have to let them draw off the Dark Confidant here? Because Knight can go get a Dryad Arbor in response to me jailering them, and then if they removal spell... Well, no, we have a bunch of Rashadan ports, right? Do I fetch Blast Zone? That's certainly another scary card. Blow my Aether Vials. Maybe I just have to kill the Knight here. Just, like, let them draw an extra card. Found another Wasteland. They can double Wasteland me if they want, but if they do, we just take them out to 4, so we're still okay. Now it doesn't really matter what I tap. Yeah, they could have got, like, Blast Zone and then blew up my Aether Vials and then also, like, Wastelanded me. Although that doesn't quite do it. They would have needed to have this, like, second Wasteland, I think. Yeah, see, this is why we didn't play the second Rip. We wanted to incentivize them into blowing up the first Rip. Just burn something like an Assassin's Trophy. We just need my opponent to not play a creature here, but they're like, they have a Bob and a Sylvan Library, so it's like not unlikely that they have a second creature. Discard Wasteland. Come on. Attacking into a Vial on 3. I guess they probably have, like, just removal spells up right now. This is fine. They only have 2 more cards in hand. And they still have a library, so that's a lot of cards, but... I think we're going to take this Vial up to 4 here. Thank you for the congrats. I think I want to take this Vial to 4 to be able to, like, because it kind of depends on what they do here. No. No, shit. That's a creature. Damn it. What do you even name here? Just like In the Blind. Human, sure. I don't. Does this even kill anything post board? It kills my recruiters, right? All right. So what am I doing with these vials? I'm obviously taking up this one. Mom. Yeah, I boarded out my mom's because of shit like Ogari Charm Plague Engineer, Punishing Fires. Yeah, it makes my Crusader plaster them less good. I think I want to take this vial to 4 because we can't really. We could, like, if we cast Jailer plus Rip, we can't, like, get the other thing off the board. We could also, like, end step a Jailer. Like, I think I want to take this vial to 4. Come on, removal spell. That's not a removal spell. In fact, that's actually just very bad. Like, if they attack, then we might, like, violent... Oh, that's actually really risky, because they have a removal spell in hand. Surgical them to find out what's in their hand. I don't like that plan, though. Life's hard. Just, like, Jailer and pray to the top deck gods. I don't like it. We can wait. I really needed my opponent to not have a removal spell there, though. YOLO Jailer. Don't love it. Flip a Baron more, huh? Since Jailer and probably well, usually you want your Jailer. I guess I shouldn't have boarded the Black Source because they just drew the Baron more. Whoops. Whatever. I don't think Jailer and Prey is a very good plan when your opponent already has the creature to take Monarchy from you in play and has a Sylvan Library in play and has like 100 removal spells in their deck. I think I just want to find like a second removal spell or a Flicker Wisp or something and like try to edge out the game that way. Like probably half the cards in my opponent's deck make me lose on the spot if I just play Jailer there. Probably should have ported like the Savannah, I guess. Could have ported the Grove, but like they have Mox Diamond, so it's not like I'm actually cutting them off of red. Opponent's like been extremely conservative with this Sylvan Library. Like they're at 20. They probably should have like Ancestral a couple times by now. Well, that's concerning. Please don't pop my... Actually, they can pop like my Rip. It's probably fine. Sure. Sure. Come on, just attack with both creatures. Yes! Alright, this we can do. This we can do. So now we violin the Jailer, eat the Plague Engineer, and trade with the Bob. Actually, no, if I eat the Bob, I can't trade with the Engineer. I have to eat the Engineer. Why would they attack after you actively take the file before? That attack did not seem very good. What does this ult do? Get an emblem whenever your creature you control does combat as your player, that player loses the game. Well, I have the Monarchy, so my opponent already has that emblem. If my opponent deals combat damage to me, I'm already dead. It's mostly the infinite abrupt decays that is concerning about this card. no, we did have the plow. Shit. Oh well. Well, now we have Monarchy and 2 Vials and like a Rest of Peace and shit, so definitely not doing the worst here. Yeah. Guess I'll port there. We have 1 Vial. Yeah, that's true. We have 1 Vial. Well, that's a Dryad Arbor, but they'd have to get past my Rashadan port and then also my Swords to Plowshares. The library's kill. Yeah, this library. Wait, doesn't this Vraska like gain them life or something? 1 life. Okay. They're blowing up the rip. Sure. Self-surgical. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, opponent has, like, not actually drawn a card off of this Sylvan, I think. I think it's just been a 2-mana Miri's Guile. Did they just fetch and then fail to find? Did they, like, board out the Dryad Arbor? It's not in their exile. They just, like, okay, so they used it to shuffle, which is, like, sure, whatever, but what happened to their Dryad Arbor? Really want to find our Cataclysm. I should probably stop playing lands explicitly because of Cataclysm. Oh, that's pretty good. That'll be useful. Ask them to just kill you already. We're still very much in this game. Oh, Blast Zone. Blow my Aether Vials, I guess. It's not a huge deal. Oh, they can buy back the Blast Zone, though. Oh, fuck. Do I have to surgical this Blast Zone? That kind of sucks. So we go for the library. Probably not. I probably have to surgical this Wrenn 6, right? Yeah. Kind of feel like I have to surgical this Blast Zone, which sucks. Guess I get to see their hand at least. Their hand is Windswept Swamp. Cool. They have nothing. Let's take a look at their deck too, just in case. Take a quick screenshot. Oh god, I took too big of a screenshot. Yeah, they just not have. Yeah, they just don't have the Dryad Arbor in the deck. Can we just draw Cataclysm? Well, I should probably Council's Judgment both of these Planeswalkers, I think? I mean, I guess I don't actually have to Council's Judgment this Vraska, because I'm not sacking anything to it. They should probably be playing the fetch land, sacking it, and then buying it back with the Wrenn 6. I don't know, yeah, there's no Zeniths in here. There's a Tarmogoyf and a Tireless Tracker. A second Plague Engineer. Last Hope, a couple of Veils. Some Abrupt Decays. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're not on Zeniths, then the Arbor is unplayable. That's fair. I probably have to kill this Sylvan. Like, kill Sylvan and Wrenn 6, leave them with this Vraska. It's less good when they don't have the card advantage engines, right? Like, they can keep upticking it, and then, like, they have a bunch of Abrupt Decays, but then we have to find an answer to that later. We can also just not answer the Wrenn 6 yet. But it does combo with the Vraska. This is tough. Yeah. But, like, Vraska plus Wrenn 6 means that they can just, like, play the fetch land, sack the fetch land, like, just, like, draw cards. They convert Wrenn 6s into an, and Wrenn 6 is just, like, a thing I have to deal with now. They kill both my rips. Yeah, the Vraska emblem is like the least scary, honestly. I think I'm gonna vote for Sylvan Library and then also vote for Red and 6. And then we'll like immediately draw Cataclysm off of my Council's Judgment. Or off of my Monarch trigger. Recruiter, alright. Recruiter finds something, I'm sure. They play the Heath, and then they sack the Heath, yeah, because the Heath doesn't find anything. Play the Goyf, sure, we have a Plow. Sword. I could just like... Their hand is Swamp Unknown. I could just like Plow the Goyf Recruiter and then Wisp my Recruiter for like a bunch of value. Or like a bunch of value gets me more card advantage. You could Revoker the Vraska. That's not unreasonable. We do have one Revoker left in the deck. I kind of like that, actually. That's the Coward's play. I mean, it might just be the right play. Like, it is a bunch of Abrupt Decays. Could grab Mirren Crusader. How do we feel about Mirren Crusader here? My opponent does have 3 Punishing Fires left in their deck, though. But I think I do like the Revoker plan. It also lets me not play my other land. Vraska, Gold, Gari Queen. I need to play faster. My clock's running out. Oh no, they draw a removal spell? Jerk. Ah, fuck, it's a Punishing Fire too? Jerk. Thanks for the congrats. I guess my Wisp line wasn't very good if their last card was in fact still Punishing Fire. Yep. Yep. Yeah, find Stoneforge and get Batterskull directly was a choice. We could play a land for Plow, right? I mean, I didn't want to play a land because we still hold up the Plow. Can we draw, like, Cataclysm? I have 3 in this deck. Another Recruiter, you say? I have 5 minutes left. They have 1... I mean, I guess now we Recruiter the Stoneforge Mystic? We can also Recruiter the Wisp here and just try to get a bunch of value right now. But that's not really value when my opponent just can Punishing Fire down all my guys. Yeah, I always play slow when I'm streaming. Especially because this match has just had like a lot of turns where I've been thinking a lot about like what my decision is. What about Hallowed Spirit Keeper? How do we feel about that? That's like a decent amount of creatures. Probably not. Probably just want Batterskull. It's not like not enough. It's like 3 spirits or something. My opponent can grant through that with Punishing Fire. I don't hate Batterskull because my opponent does not have like any answers to that in their deck, I don't think. They're down their 1 Assassin's Trophy from the looks of things. We just need them to like not have any creatures. Just nope, don't be a creature. Play like a Liliana Last Hope or something. That doesn't fetch anything, does it? Sure, yeah, Punishing Fires, that's fine. Well, they just minus Vraska on turn, but we can like pick it up and put it back into play and stuff. Like, they can't kill it forever. Yeah, Scarra could be much better than Vraska here, that's for sure. Tokens are my downfall. Yeah, they can kill the Germ. Because, yeah, Vraska minus is just Abrupt Decay. But we do need to, like, draw our Cataclysm at some point. Wait, they don't have any life emblems in their deck, huh? This Cataclysm is going to be good if we find it and they don't have their 1 of Ren and 6 that's left. Come on, Cataclysm, where are you? Where are you, bud? They've also decided that emblem doesn't matter. They already have the Vraska emblem. Sanctum Prella, huh? That just gets Abrupt Decayed. I guess I should check this Liliana of the Veil, since that's like kind of actually scary. That ult is like mildly concerning. Oh, they can't actually Punishing Fire currently. Maybe they'll generate multiple emblems to flex. Can we find our Cataclysm? Oh, Swords. Wait, what? Okay. Seems like kind of a waste of a Swords to Plowshares. Hey, we do Flicker Wisp. We can just reset our Batter Skull if we want to do that. Sure, Wasteland. I'm thinking about discarding something else to this Liliana of the Veil. I think I might discard this Sword of Fire and Ice to the Lily. Just because of infinite Abrupt Decays over here. And, like, I want extra lands to play once I draw my Cataclysm. Because my Cataclysm is how I win this. Although they do have Punishing Fire going, but we're going to Prelate on 2 to beat that. I'm going to discard the Sword of Fire and Ice. I need lands. I actively need lands in my hand to like, win post-Cataclysm. Yeah, I mean, it's probably time to shut up and focus and, like, stop dicking around. Like, I have 3.5 minutes on the clock. I need to actually kill my opponent once I find my Cataclysm. Yeah, sure. Keep casting spells that you don't need to cast. It's fine. We have 3 Cataclysms in the deck. They're here somewhere. They've decided to make the emblem. Sure. Crusader doesn't do jack against Liliana of the Veil. So we'll just pass the turn. I could play the Vial. I don't think I want to, because they can Abrupt Decay it, right? I want to play the Vial post-Cataclysm, I think. They're just going to Abrupt Decay my Aether Vial. It's also a clock drain. That's, like, not nothing. I probably should have ported, but whatever. I'm not sure you can win with Violent Blade. Yeah, maybe we discard it here. We discard it. Yeah, maybe we'll draw Cataclysm at some point. We have 2 removal spells for my opponent's stuff now. Hopefully my opponent doesn't find Ren in 6. If they find Ren, we probably lose. They're just like running out of mana producing lands at this point. Alright, Council's Judgment, huh? We can Judgment the Lily and play Crusader. Oh no, they have Punishing Fire. Fuck, that doesn't do anything. Council's Judgment the... taking too long to decide. I should have left up a basic planes, but whatever. Probably doesn't matter. They don't have instant speed shit. I don't actually know which one I'm supposed to Council's Judgment here, if any of them. Maybe I'm supposed to just desperately try to find Cataclysm? Eventually? What am I discarding to this Liliana? Oh, hang on. Turn off auto yields. I need to kill that. We can discard the Crusader. I kind of need, like, this Crusader to kill them, right? But, I mean, I can't beat these Punishing Fires currently. So maybe the Crusader is a reasonable discard. What do you have? Take it long to decide. I gotta Council Judgment this Lily. I think. They could have another Lily, though. Maybe this is a little hasty. Did I play land? I thought I had 2 planes in my hand. I don't think I was supposed to. I was definitely not supposed to play land. If I had one. I'm just not even gonna port them. It's like not worth my time. I should probably just pick up my Battery School on F6. Neither Reliquary, sure. I'm gonna apply that too. Oh, I'm gonna path that. That's a lot of life. Cat Ace in the deck, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We both didn't sideboard. Yep, that's dead. Camera's slightly crooked. Better things to worry about than my camera being crooked right now. Can't unsee now, I'm sorry. We'll fix it after this game. Yeah, sure. Or Perpicate the Battery School, whatever. You're... Oh shit, we get Surgical Punishing Fires now! I'm just gonna Surgical them right fucking now. Supposed to like P-fire my face, right? Nope. If only I had a Mirror Crusader now. But now they have a Sylvan Library, which is horrifying. Oh no, they found Ren in 6. Yeah, library makes Cataclysm less of a snap win. Oh, they found out Decoder. Eh, that's fine, we have a plow. They'll just go to 38 life, you know, casual. Cash 38. Where are my cataclysms? Jesus Christ. I have 3 of them at the bottom 20 cards of my deck. They're like desperately trying to wait. Did they just like they're at 39 life and they just like didn't draw? They didn't ancestral off of the Sylvan Library. So now we Pithing Needle this Vraska, I think, and then like Prelodon 2 and hope they don't find Lily. Not interested in aging me at Battle School. I just like. I guess I probably should now, right? To protect against that edict thing that I was just talking about. I don't even know how many more removal spells we have here. Opponent could find like Toxic Deluge, Tireless Tracker, or more Knights, I think, are like some of the only cards that matter. Yeah, we used all our Council's Judgments. Opponent needs to just start fucking Ancestral Recalling off this Sylvan Library. Okay, they drew 1 card. Uh-oh, it's the Tracker. Any creature is lethal. Accurate. Oh shit, I don't know. Probably doesn't really matter. I'm just playing shit to play shit at this point. Sure. Do you even have fetchables left? Yeah, you don't. Sure. I'm gonna actually port them off of Coder Mana now. That's like one of the only threatening cards they could draw. But I also need to kill them. I need to put the Germ, put the Wisp, the Batterskull on the Germ. Uh-oh, that casts Coder. Coder is extremely threatening right now. Discard Maze, really? Lily out of the Veil. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Sack the Germ. Cataclysm right on. I didn't even see that I drew it. Can I win in 27 seconds? Deluge. Okay. I should have picked up my whatever. They're gonna time out. Yeah, they're just dead. Yay, we did it. Fuck. Is it slightly askew? I don't see it. What a stupid video game. We still have 2 more cows to draw. Jesus, we could have drawn that like fucking 7 or 8 turns earlier to make that so easy. Thought that was for draws. No, not on Moto. Whoever, like, because you have chess clocks. Whoever's chess clock runs out first loses. Could also be an angle compared to the room. Yeah, I think it's like just an angle. Like if I tilt this way, that, oh no, that's the wrong way. It would be this way, but then that puts me at an angle. See, it's just like, yeah, not how that works. I guess I could scoot the camera over slightly so you can't see that we're at an angle. There we go. I am tired from that very poorly played win. We really kind of did not navigate those last turns very well, but that's because I played the early turns very slowly and meticulously because we had a kind of interesting game there. But it worked out. Like, we just needed to draw Cataclysm. We were fine there. But like, we just didn't draw Cataclysm for like 10 plus turns. With infinite time, we lose to decking. No, we won that game with infinite time. Like, I don't think I'd even need to cast the Cataclysm there. I'm pretty sure I'd just kill them. Like, we still have Batterskull and a million lands that they just can't kill my Batterskull. I just keep making 4/4s. I guess I keep this. My brain's still in like low mode. They literally, like, unless they find a coder, but I'm pretty sure I could have, like, taken them off of like, enough mana. You can't deal 30 plus damage over 6 turns. Maybe not. I mean, also given infinite time, I would have played those earlier turns a lot better and probably not discarded, like, Sword and Crusader and stuff. And probably, like, figured out, like, what the actual good discards were. Oh, my opponent mulliganed to 5, huh? I mean, it doesn't really change my turn 1 play if planes go. I see that island, I assume sneak. That's a fair assumption. Never feels like a Miracles player's island. Oh man. Wait, no, they didn't shuffle off the ponders. This isn't like a hit a land drop brainstorm. Like, we played the back half of that third game very poorly, but that's because, like, we were really under the gun from the clock. I think assuming I could have, like, discarded, like, not an idiot, probably would have been fine. Like, discarding the Crusader there, I think, was pretty bad, because if we just, like, locked down the, Yep, looks like sneak, alright. I'll go with port here. We might need to play Caracas next turn. They were misplaced, just extended V. If you win, they weren't misplaced, just extended VM. We did win. Stop hitting land drops, please. It's making me sad. Cataclysm 4, thanks for the $6 donation. Saying buy me. That is who made the meme account? I need to know. That's a very, very good. Also, thank you for the donation. I don't really want to like play the Caracas here because I want them to like try to like just make we're getting into a range where like sneak attack is scary, so maybe I do need to play the Caracas. Probably not porting them. I think I just want to Caracas Stoneforge Mystic here. Just grab Batterskull, I think, because we have Rashadan port, so I want to be like good with my mana. It's pre-board, so the protections don't do anything. What do you got, opponent? Opponent's 4-card hand is just show and tell, Omniscience Emrakul. we beat sneak attack, or we'd survive sneak attack. Alright, not what I was expecting. I mean, that is kind of what I was expecting. Yeah, I guess is right. I guess we replay the Thalia. And then pass the turn and just put in this Batter Skull. Not too common to see Jace the Mind Sculptor in sneak lists these days. It's been around. I've seen it before. It's not like mind-blowing tech or anything, but just like never a card you're like, oh yeah, that's just in their deck. It's just like, oh, they're playing that, I guess. Is this a Cunning Wish? Oh wow, are they just like killing me? I hope not. I think we'd be very sad. Do I just put in this Flicker Wisp? They could be putting in Grizzlebrand. I'm going to be putting in the Batter's Claw of my Stoneforge anyway. So I guess we just put in the Flicker Wisp. Because we're not doing anything else. I can target my Mystic if nothing else, too. Like, if they don't have Omniscience, this Wisp isn't doing dick, but... it might actually do enough. Because we'd have 7... 8, 9, 10 power, and then like survive an Emrakul hit. Might actually be enough. Why does my chat keep saying welcome to the chat room periodically? Like I briefly lose signal or something. Yeah, you're also live to it finding another Wisp. That's also true. My opponent just like put the Show and Tell in the stack and then like, I didn't think I'd get this far. Oh, I thought it said 1 sec BRB in the chat. Okay. Now we get to sit here and wait for what my opponent's plan was. Their plan is either Omniscience or like I'm dead, right? Or like Omniscience or they're dead, right? Thanks, Swagahod. I'm trying to bluff out something. Like if they just put like Grizzlebrand, they're dead. They can't draw cards, or they will lose. If they put an Emrakul, that's just terrible because I have a Crocus sitting in play. There's no reason to Show and Tell in a sneak attack here because they don't have the red mana right now. They could have just cast the sneak attack for the last mana. We'll hang out and I guess find out what my opponent has in store. I have to clear the Jace though, right? I probably have to clear the Jace, but then we'll have 5 lands in play. Actually, would we have lethal? Because we could also get Sword, right? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, it would be 2 off lethal. Dang. Did I miss something? What is everyone congratulating you for? I won the 10K at Moonbase this weekend. I won a 10K again. I think the other ones were a 5K and a win 40 duel, like a 40 duels tournament, but yes. Jeremy has hosted 4 big legacy tournaments. My buddy went with my Cyborg guy and got absolutely destroyed. I saw, yeah, I did see a Strifopile player in the early rounds. Oh, this is just a Grizzlebrand, okay. So they're either gonna draw cards and die, or they use this Jace, right? Yeah, I guess I'll target my Stoneforge Mystic. Blink out the Jace. That doesn't do anything. It gives it a loyalty. They've already used it. Yeah, there's no, like, punishment here. Wizard Death Beam, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, catch you later. Palladian. Also, Drizzoff, thanks for the follow. And also thanks for the finals match at the 10K. Alright, so if you draw 7 cards, you lose. If you don't draw 7 cards, like, why did you show and tell in the Grizzlebrand? Okay, so they're just dead. Cool. Nice. I don't know what they were drawing towards, but they didn't find it, I guess. Alright. Casting show with Grizzle with Krug, what is something? Sometimes you just, like, want to draw 7 or 14 cards if it's early, but, like, not if your options are pay 7 life and die, or let it get bounced. We just board in these 7. Call it a day. Cut all the terrible beaters. Cut the plows. That's pretty clean. Thinking 4 Stoneforge is like a little bit clunky, but not really clunky enough that I care. You generally aren't going to go to the point where you're going to draw 3 of them anyway. These are hands that I will keep, and hands that I will probably lose with, but, like, there aren't a lot of cards you're actively looking for in this matchup. Like, Ports and Thalias are some of your strongest cards. We just need to hope my opponent doesn't have a super explosive hand here. Bottom top. Krakus is nice. Occasionally, people will go for just like turn 1 Emrakul or Grizzlebrand or whatever. Sometimes you just get them. Krakus is also second white for my Council's Judgment if I need it. If we draw like Flicker Wisp, we could Flicker an Omniscience and then untap and try to Council's Judgment it or something. I hope this Brainstorm just doesn't have any lands, and the Brainstorm with the card they kept on the Preordain. And then they just die. Everything's fine. Alright. Oh, everything is less fine. They just show and tell here. I think I put in this Batterskull, right? Oh, there's an Arcane Artisan. Alright. It's not that scary, right? Because we can just Judgment it. Does this mean I can't play my Thalia? Because if we can't Judgment the Arcanist, or whatever, Artisan? We don't have like a Wasteland either. This kind of sucks. So I have to call you 3-time Moon-based Smart Legacy Champion around the house now. Like, we just have Karagas. We don't even care about this Artisan, right? We can just Karagas the thing all the time. They can, like, draw a billion cards off a Grizzlebrand, but I'm just going to cast my Thalia. Next turn I can just, like, Karagas Port. Force a Will. Well, I'll take it. Did they pitch another Brainstorm? Sure. Alright, I guess this is a Grizzlebrand. You can only draw 7, though. Seven's a lot, but, like, my other option is Council's Judgment, the Arcanist. That feels really bad, especially if they just, like, Grizzlebrand draw into another Forcible or something, so we're just gonna cast our Thalia. Sure. Another Force Will, sure. You can have this back. They could like sneak attack me and probably crunch me pretty bad. They have a lot of mana, 6 cards in hand, going to 7 here. Definitely not super in it to win it here or anything. Yep, this feels like I'm getting sneaked. Oh, never mind. Oh no, we can't cast our Council's Judgment now! Wait, they can't. They fucked up. Now they can't Artisan this turn. Oh, and we drew the Council's Judgment. Or we drew the planes for the Council's Judgment. Nice. Alright, everything worked out. It's okay. They could have another counter spell, but I don't think I just can't beat that, right? I mean, I just... Do I exile the Artisan or the Blood Moon here? The Blood Moon lets this I think I have to exile the Artisan, right? Because, like, the Artisan does just, like, loot them a bunch, too. They still have 5 cards in hand. I can just, like, loot with it. They can block my Mother Runes with it and stuff. I'm having trauma flashbacks. Please stop decking. Perfect. Yeah, probably need... They're at 3. What are the odds that we just cast Stoneforge? Stoneforge Music doesn't set up a lethal, right? Because we need to Judgment them. You're obligated to see what they do after you play Planes and Casts, CJ. Yeah, we can't set up lethal. Actually, no, no, we can't. Because it would take 4 mana to equip to the Mom and try to attack, but then the Artisan would make a blocker. Kill this Artisan. Call it a day. They had sneak attack and like a thing. They probably would have played it there. Oh no, they do have another Force of Will? Shit. Might be dead now. Oh, nope, they do have sneak attack. Now we're getting Emmy'd. Yep. Looks like we are pretty dead here. It also didn't matter if my Council's Judgment resolved. Alright, then. Guess they could just have nothing, right? They only have 2 cards in hand. Please just be another Blood Moon. Oh no, yeah, activating Artisan. That makes sense. Did they want to leave up red so they could just kill me when they hit a creature? Pitch their 4th Force of Will. Oh god, Brainstorm. We're probably boned. This Brainstorm bricks though. Stoneforge into Batterskull makes... Oh no, never mind. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, just run it back. I don't like boarding in like plows against Arcane Artisan. We have like a lot of answers to it already. Between just like Caracas, Revoker, Jailer, 3 Council's Judgments. Even stuff like Flicker Wisp, Pithing Needle. Like, I don't think you want to like play bad cards in your deck just like to beat Arcane Artisan, because it's usually like not the most threatening thing they can be doing. It's like their plan C. Plan A is Omniscience, Plan 2 is Sneak Attack. It's a closer game than I expected, honestly. I'll keep this. again, Thalia's and Port's some of your best cards. And having Chalice on the plate here is pretty strong. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn 2 it over a Thalia, though. So we could, like, turn 2 Thalia, turn 3 Chalice. Depends a little bit on what my opponent does here. It's probably not going on 0. Oh no, should have put it on 0. What a fool. This means that I don't think I want to play. I want to play the Thalia over the Chalice, right? That was the one thing that I was thinking about. Like, if they cast cantrips, it's more likely that Chalice is actually useful. But if they're not casting a cantrip here, then, like, Chalice is not going to be super helpful. And we'd much rather play the Thalia. Stop. Stop forcing my Thalias, jerk. Alright, well. What do you got? Flicker Wisp is nice. Flicker Wisp was Council's Judgment. Helps us versus Omniscience. I think I'm going to play the Thalia here anyway. This means that if we do get Omniscience this turn, we do have to rip the 4th land to cast our Judgment, but I think Thalia is still, like, super powerful here. And we just get supremely punished. Oh, never mind, just Arcane Artisan. And we also drew Crocus. We also just have this Council's Judgment. Am I supposed to Judgment this anyway? Let's me hit them for 2. And, like, I do probably need to deal with this at some point. But you get, like, sneak attack punched. It really sucks, though. They could have cast sneak attack there, but it would have cost them a Lotus Petal. Also, this Artisan lists them loot. They have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to just Judgment. Over the pedal. Dang. Unlucky. No. Don't have another land. Oh, wait, this is I forgot this is a show and tell. Alright, well. So this just has to be Omniscience, so we need to Flicker Wisp it and then, like, draw more Flicker Wisps or Council's Judgment? Yeah. Dang, we got baited. Dang, we got baited. Oh, Chalice. Yeah, Chalice one, I guess, does make the most sense, because it prevents them from casting cantrips in case they can't kill me here. Don't do it. No, they did it. We tried. It's possible that, like, the Council Judgment wasn't right there. Not sure. Like, maybe we got supremely baited. Like, we had the Flicker's Council Judgment to beat, like, that exact line, but, like, we also needed, like, that Arcanist is definitely, like, not something you just need to, you can just, like, let sit there, either. Like, what was my line if I don't kill the Arcanist? Like, just cast Stoneforge and port them or something? Like, I have the Crocus in play, though. And then if they, like, do the show and tell Omni line, then we still have the Flicker Wisp untap Council's Judgment it, but, like, we still have to contend with the... I don't know. Having the Crocus in play does definitely, like, neuter the effectiveness of can't type of the Arcane Artisan, but like it's still an O3, which is like one of the most obnoxious parts about the card. Is that it just like blocks all your shit, so like we need to clock them, and Arcane Artisan just really gets in the way of that. Oh hey. It's Strifo. We did. I'm gonna keep this hand. But like, Crusader's pretty weak against the Punishing Fire versions of Pile. I keep losing die rolls today. Not the best draw. I guess if he's playing like 9,000. We're just gonna like turn 2 Ren, and I'm just gonna like concede the whole match and cry my way home. Okay, not turn 2 Ren. Wow, what is this start? What's happening? We're gonna get like turn 3 Plague Engineered, cry my way home. At least we have a plow to clean it up afterwards. Thank God. Thank God. It's just a Tarmogoyf, alright. Whew. Stream stubborn for me. Yeah, Strifo just sits in the queues watching the stream, waiting for me to queue up again. He's like, gonna get this idiot Death and Taxes player. Yeah, no, Strifo was just hanging out in chat earlier. I saw him. Obviously, a lot of people, like, while they're playing Moto, they just, like, are also in Twitch streams and stuff. Yeah, there's a chance I wanted to actually play Crusader there or something, but do I play the second Mom because we're already so dead to a Plague Engineer and my opponent doesn't have it, or they would have cast it by now? Or do I just not play the second Mom because it doesn't affect the board as much? There's a chance I did actually like want to just play Crusader there, get them as dead as fast as possible. No, I'm gonna play the second Mom. Clearly, you plow the Engineer with the type name on the stack. Feels bad. The greatest thief in the multiverse, huh? That's scary. Digs him very quickly into Plague Engineers. Fair. This is the least offensive deck I've seen out of this deck so far, but it's still rude because I'm just gonna get Plague Engineered and I'm gonna cry a lot. I know what's gonna happen. I guess I'm supposed to play the port there because if we like draw Wasteland or like another port. Substatic. Wow, what a combo. Guys, did you know about the synergy between Dak Faden and Punishing Fire? I believe that's a meme. Don't do it. Don't do it. What's that? If you type !Strifo into the chat, I believe it explains exactly how it works. God. The worst. I'm gonna attack the Dak with the Crusader. If they like snap, we can plow it. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not even killing the Dak regardless. I wouldn't kill the Dak anyway. Alright, this is one of the reasons why we might have wanted second mom. So my opponent is going to clear my Crusader with the P-Fire now. Over Crusader. Yeah, maybe we do have played second mom. Maybe I probably should have played it that previous turn. Do I play it now? I just have no pressure. I have nothing going on at all. We're just going to get Plague Engineered. Third red would be so. Would it be that bad? I mean, the Punishing Fire costs them 4 mana already. They can't, like, double P-Fire or anything, right? I can't really port until they P-Fire, but they don't have to P-Fire me. I can force them to, like, use their UC to do it or something. Just port them, so I can F6 for value. This makes them, like, tap all their black. Port the Badlands. Oh, they just have a Brook Decay? Wait, do they just have another P-Fire for the Crusader in hand? Oh, no, they just have land, duh. Rip Crusader. Hey, Recruit the Guard. Port the Badlands. I mean, it didn't end up mattering. I didn't like porting the Badlands because they have to use the Badlands to cast the Punishing Fire, right? I mean, I guess it forces them to cast it in their upkeep, but does that matter? Recruiter equals, like, Spirit Keeper, right? Or Jailer? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never mind, not Jailer. Probably just Spirit Keeper, right? We can also recruit Flicker Wisp and then get a Spirit Keeper. That's riskier. It provides more on board, though. Is 2 spirits good here? I mean, it would be at least 3, and we have 2 moms to play that they would probably have to get through in some capacity before they can kill my Spirit Keeper. I mean, I guess I'm putting it on the stack first. Is Infinity Spirits good against it? I mean, they haven't found an engineer yet, or it also... yeah, they're just going to force bullets. It doesn't matter. Probably can't even attack with a mom. This at least makes their P-Fires worse. Now we'll probably port, like, their Badlands or some shit. What's this? Snap Thought Seize me? Snap Brainstorm? Yeah. Kind of surprised with, like, the snap off the force on the Recruiter rather than, like, the payoff card. Like, obviously I would get the extra 1/1, and that's like good with spirits. Or not spirits, that's good with, like, Flicker Wisps. But the other upside is, like, you could tag, like, a potentially scary one of. Like, they could have, like, if I got Spirit Keeper there, they could tag the Spirit Keeper, which is better than, like, because now I can still draw it, right? I'm not actually sure what the line is there exactly. Let's draw not that. Because I could probably port the Grove now because the thing's already in their hand. Let's draw not that either. Port the Grove for funsies. P-Fire my face, buy back. No. This Drago doesn't feel like it favors me, especially pre-board. Dagger over the Burn Willows. That was something. That was like not something. That was barely something. All right. Alright, friends, what does this Revoker go on? Renin 6 or Jace the Mind Sculptor? Dakfaden? Dakfaden seems like not the greatest name here. Like they can discard their like, well, they can like, yeah, no, Dakfaden does not seem better than really name. Why would you people name Dak? If you name Plague, they can't name a creature type. I shouldn't waste my time like this. This matchup goes forever if I actually get like a game 3. People wanting to name Dak seems like we have a million. Never mind, it didn't matter. Like if we're Stoneforger, we're probably just getting Batterskull, and we have a million lands. They can't ever Dak my Batterskull. Is Dak the highest density draw on there? I thought that they put like 3 or something. They only have 2 left, and they have like probably two Ren 6, 2 Jace or something. I think Renin 6 and Jace are both way better than top decks than Dakfaden right now. Ah, nice. Man, my draws have been, I guess, about as hot as my opponents. If you name Dak, you can get Sophie. I mean, do I want that, though? It's like not, it's like super fragile still. Like having a Revoker in play is like a very, very fragile house of cards, and then if they do get their Dak back on the line, they just murder me. And like with 9,000 lands and like Batterskull, like not irrelevant. Alright, I'm ready to get the Swords of Plowshares countered. At least they can't hardcast a Force here. Fuck off, Tarmogoyf. At least I can't. I don't have that many more planes I can draw. They're not even like spell lands. These are just all planes. Not that the spell lands would be very helpful here either. Well, I guess we'll get this hardcast. I'm probably supposed to port here to like not get hardcast Force-a-Willed. Since that's like a thing that could actually potentially happen. I mean, it'll probably just happen to my Batterskull or something, but... like, Snap, Snare, Brainstorm, sure. I like Snap Thoughtseize if I leave the Batterskull in my hand. But I could have tried to like get him here if I got like Sword. Sword's a really risky business though if we don't have Revoker in hand. Okay, Force Pitch Ponder. So I figured. At least we let them like not hardcast it. Or maybe they just brainstormed into it. And they couldn't have hardcasted it, but whatever. The greatest thief in the multiverse has returned. Probably dead here. Unless we... Oh, another Grove, huh? We're probably dead here. Unless Strifo just has, like, no Plague Engineers in the main deck, and we draw a Spirit Keeper and don't get it countered. I didn't play around Hardcast Force this time. Whoops. I think I'm pretty okay with that exchange still, though. No reports, man. I guess Ported Trop is the better play, but whatever. We're dead. We've been dead for several turns. You're not favored in a top deck war against against Strifo pile, especially like pre-board. You're not even like trying to Cataclysm. And it's probably time to throw in the old towel. Because now we don't even have like Spirit Keeper as an out, because the Jace just handles it forever. Alright, yeah, we're good here. supporting like these 8, I guess. None of these other cards seem particularly interesting. Needle's like not nothing. It's got like decays and trophies or whatever. But turning off Ren 6 or Jack or Jace can be pretty relevant. Let's see what we cut. I kind of want to cut Crusader in this matchup just because they're just the P-Fire. Like, P-Fire is so good against Mirror Crusader. Versus, like, normal 4-color pile where they like, don't have that many, like, lightning bolts or anything. Versus they have infinite 2-mana shocks. Ditch the plows, ditch the revokers. Like, Crusader still just does punch them in the face, though. The chance I just want to, like, shave Flicker Wisps or something. Something like this. Crusader can just steal games if you have, like, powerful Vial starts and you can, like, sneak in some damage or whatever. This is probably how we want to submit. Alright, well, this is Sneep, if I've ever seen one. Which 2-drop do I cast? I probably cast the Thalia on turn 2. If they don't force the Vial, they probably don't force the Thalia. Thalia's just such a powerful card on turn 2. These Grove starts have been kind of weird out of my opponent. No, no 3rd land. Signet probably would have been nice there. P-Fire the Thalia. Ren 6. Can't even clear it, huh? At least we can play Rip after. I'm gonna just like make a Batter Skull. I guess we can't actually do both of those things, can we? But we probably need to play the Rip. So we probably get Sword here then. Our mana's super tight though. Grab Batter Skull, attack the Ren down to 1. Kind of forces the removal spell on the Stoneforge. And we'll still have Prelate on probably 2 on my turn. After casting Rip. Rip plus Prelate on 2. We'll grab Batter Skull. There's another land that's useful. I think I'm still casting Rip over like Judgmenting this though. Judgment has other targets. And if we can clear this Ren with combat damage, that's really good. I think I'd like Force Will this. In which case we are mildly more worried. But we still have like the Judgment and the Cataclysm and stuff to try to deal with it. Force Pitching Dak is good for me. Punch the Ren. I think this Prelate still goes on 2 here. Just right now, so I don't get like P-Fire to death. Cake man me. Deluge, fuck. So bad. We're definitely just judgmenting this Ren 6 now. Nice mana base opponent. Whose hand is like all cantrips and never finds a blue card. Or a blue land. We also need to find like something that does something. That does something. That does something very well. We have 3 creatures in the graveyard. Can we just I don't like casting things, though. They could have another force. I think I'm happy just waiting. I'm going to Violin the Recruiter, go get the Spirit Keeper. It's slower, but... If we draw a land too, we can like put in Spirit Keeper and like Cataclysm them or something. It's not good into a bunch of open mana, but you know, there are lines. Drawing Jailer is excellent too. Looking like we might be somewhat okay here. This Batterskull was a really bad choice, I guess. Assassin's Trophy. Gives me a land for Cataclysm. Depends on what they do here. I'm gonna pop the Spirit Keeper. Then like engineer me. We could Jailer the Engineer though if that happens. No. Alright. Well, we don't want a Cataclysm right now. I think we just want a Jailer, honestly. They don't have like Snapcaster mana or anything. I guess we could just Batterskull. Batterskull kills them a lot faster. Jailer draws me cards though, and makes it better if I do cash in my Cataclysm here. Saving Jailer to not get Plague Engineered is also really good though. Let's just Batterskull. Oh no, they found blue lands. I think it's Jailer time now. Force a Will. We still have this Cataclysm post them P-firing down all my spirits. No, cast a thing. No, come back. Cast a thing. Boarding them doesn't do anything here because they're obviously just going to buy back the P-Fire, but I want to make sure they can't do anything else at least. Alright, no land is great for me. Would love to have drawn an actual thing there, but... No! My spirit! Oh, thank God. A threat. Force a Will. Oh, nice. We actually won a game. We did it. Look at that. It is possible. Hey, we beat Striflepile on like the Friday stream, didn't we? Or not the Friday, the Wednesday stream, the last stream I did last week. We got wrecked by it, and then we like 2-0'd it. Yeah, thanks, Cataclysm. Cataclysm is the reason you can win these matches, like by far. We forced Force Wills on like other impactful cards. Do I want to change anything on the draw? Like maybe shave Mother Runes and stuff? It's a big difference between beating Striflepile and beating Strife. I guess that's also very true. Beating Striflepile and beating Strifo on Striflepile are night and day. Maybe I do just want this needle and shave like a mom. Go down with things that just get like toasted by like a Renin 6 and P-Fire, early P-Fires and stuff. I don't think this is a surgical matchup. Like, Punishing Fire is like such a fucking hard card to beat, but like you draw surgical at any other point in the game, it's just a fucking disaster. But like maybe this is like a go big or go home matchup. You just have to like, board at surgical and get lucky, like board against Cataclysm against Elves. Hope there is a point where it is good and not a point where it's bad. But that point, what would I be cutting out of the list? Let's submit like this. Oh, well, our hand has Cataclysm, so it's a keep. Like, honestly, only slightly ironic. The fact that we also have this Aether Vial makes me like it a lot more, but I'm playing the Karakas here because if we draw a white source, I might want to cast this Tomic. Okay, Rend, turn 2 Renin 6. Yep, looks like it. Alright. Playing this game, huh? I think you can't bring it surgical. Yeah, it just feels like it's just horrible. Maybe I'm supposed to put the Trop there? To get like a Barb-Decay my Vial or something? Like Trophy my Vial, I think I'm fine with that. Problem is that this Ren 6 just like guarantees 9,000 land drops. Maybe we'll be able to like counter the Ren Plus, but probably not, because my opponent probably just has a bunch of removal in their hand. We'll port their black source, they're less likely to be able to kill it, at least. Also, he probably just has like Force Will in his hand. This Cataclysm's just not going to do it. Hey, we got him. Effectively countered the Ren Plus. Alright, I think we're just swinging for the fences here and like take up this Vial and cast Cataclysm. Like, we need to kill this Ren 6. I think we're just swinging for the fences. Hope he doesn't have Force of Will. No, he has Force of Will. What do we do now? We could protect the Tomic with the Flicker Wisp. We have Recruiter too. We could also like Flicker Wisp out the Ren 6 so we can't use it this turn, but then has a chance to just clear my Wisp with his spells. What's the best play here? Cry probably. Attack it and say go is non-real. I kind of like attack it and say go. Problem being that my opponent attempts to kill my Tomic and then plus the Ren, they can just kill the Tomic, and if I respond to Wisp, then they can just use the Ren and down tick it on the Wisp instead of like plussing it. So double P fire the Tomic. Probably trade Wisp for that, right? Oh, Plague Engineer. Wow, that's super rude. If I Flicker Wisp, now they just like... Actually, no, it's fine. We have to Flicker Wisp the Tomic because then we can get this GT going. I guess we could also... Actually, no. We're fine here. Yeah, we let this resolve. And then in main 2, we Flicker Wisp the Ren in 6. Actually, we Flicker Wisp right now, right? They played their land. Flicker Wisp the Ren right now before it activates. He can clear either the Tomic or the Wisp, and whichever other one. We can play the GT. Oh no, we want him to kill the Tomic, because then we can't clear the Ren otherwise, so I have to let this resolve. Because I mean, we need him to name Human, because if he names Elemental, we can't actually kill the Tomic. Or we can't kill the Ren. So I have to let this Ren activate, which sucks. Yeah. Clear the Engineer now, I don't think. I do have to watch out, because if I want my Recruiter, I need to kill the Engineer. Otherwise my Recruiter just explodes. There's a chance we could just hold on to these counters to protect my Wisp from P-Fire, but my opponent finds like Dag Fade, and then we want to, obviously, do something about that. Yeah, like that one. So this resolves. Kill the Plague Engineer. We can go get another Flicker Wisp and get my GT back if I want to. Oh, I still get... Oh no, he gets counters. Oh, that's very bad for me, actually. Because he controls my GT. So I do actually need to Wisp this GT. Or at least, like, not attack with this Flicker Wisp. Yeah, the problem is that I still can't beat this Punishing Fire as it currently sits. Like, he's just going to grind me into the dirt with it. I guess I can actually waste on this Grove here, and it gets one more P-Fire. So we'll get my Wisp. Ooh, another Wasteland's nice. So we're going to activate. Wisp the GT. Could attack and Wisp GT after damage. But then like, with the trigger on the stack, maybe? I have to attack the deck with both of these. I can't let it live. Can't really take him off of anything relevant, because especially with this fetch land in play. But I think I do just want to attack the mana. Take him out double black at least, yeah. If nothing else. Does Strife Mobile even play double black? Like just deluge for 1-me. Yup. Time to find Hallowed Spirit Keeper. Well, Stoneforge isn't nothing. Probably need to go find Batterskull. They have P-Fire in hand, but they only get 1 P-Fire. Batterskull isn't very close to castable, but Sword doesn't do anything. I need more threats for Sword. Maybe Batterskull does have to actually be the take here, even though it's really bad. Just because Sword doesn't do anything right now. I think we're grabbing Batterskull and probably not playing this Vial still. So we might need it for like post-Cataclysm. Yeah, Silver is obviously dying. Let's try like Rest in Peace or Cataclysm. Rest in Peace would certainly be a decent draw right now. Spirit Keeper. Not really looking for basic planes, but at least it helps me cast this Batterskull. Might just cash this with Caracas in next turn. I think I want to cut him off green. Like red and 6 is a card. Nothing really else is. It's like Jace. Okay, not Jace at least. Pop my Vial here. K command. Oh, buying back their engineer too. Fuck. I'm just gonna cast my bat. I'm probably still gonna cast the Batterskull here. Dak Fadens, please. Pernicious Deed. That's scary. I mean, I guess I'll gain my 4 life out of it. Oh no, we just hold up 3 mana, right? To at least pick up the Batterskull. We can equip though right now if we wanted. And still hold up 3 mana and just not port. Kind of okay with that plan. for 5. Returning Batter Skull to my hand. Gaining 4 life. Playing the Stoneforge Mystic. Gonna go get the last equipment. Jesus, why does he have 6 cards in hand? This isn't fair. Fuck off, Strifo. Oh. Please never draw a Snapcaster Mage or a Dak Faden, because I probably can't beat those. He does bring in the Notion Thief. I still don't understand the Notion Thief. Maybe Strife will come into chat after and I fucking ask him about this garbage card. Oh, it just has the Dak too. Alright, we're probably dead, right? Oh, he's gonna... we got the Dak Notion Thief combo. Alright, what are we discarding? Vial plus Crusader, probably. And jailering this Notion Thief. Maybe it's Vial plus... No, they have Punishing Fire. I'm just dead, right? If we get Sword on something, though, it's better. So let's discard Vial plus Crusader. This Rest in Peace is like a little bit too slow. Okay, Force Will, we're dead. I'll say GG's first. Discard File Sword. Oh yeah, he didn't have the Grove. Yeah, it didn't matter. We were dead there at that point, but yeah. Didn't realize that there was no Grove. Where is Strifopile? Lost game 1, won game 2, lost game 3. Maybe Strifo will come into chat and I can ask him why he boards in Notion Thief in that matchup. Because it just like boggles my mind. I don't think Notion Thief is strong though. Like Dak is already like pushing my shit in there, right? Like he doesn't need to mind drop me. You can just take my Batter Skull at that point. Yeah, it seems really bad just to hose like Jailer, because like it doesn't even hose Sophie that badly, because you just, if you get the Sophie trigger, you just kill the Notion Thief, right? Like Dak has so many ways of just like beating the shit out of Death and Taxes that I don't think you need to like have the Mind Rot Divination Wombo combo in the late game. I think you're good enough off just stealing all their shit and like drawing a million cards. And it definitely doesn't feel like it's a case of like it's better than X card in the main deck, because like most of his main deck is extremely good already, and he has a bunch of other sideboard cards to bring in, and only like the Goyfs to cut. Still working out if I want to be boarding. If I think I might actually need to start like leaving in Swords of Plowshares in the 4-color matchups, just because like Plank Engineer is such a fucking beating. Not sure. I haven't like experimented with it at all yet. I'm still cutting them all, but like maybe it's just wrong. Plank Engineer is just extremely obnoxious. Hard card to deal with. Alright, is this hand good enough? Wow, we lost 4 die rolls. Guess I lit all of my luck on fire yesterday after top decking the Thalia in the finals. I don't think this hand is good enough. It's like a weak 2-drop into a very slow 3-drop. Like, we're really hoping Wasteland is good. And hoping Wasteland is good in the Ren and 6 meta is like kind of loose, especially on the draw with no file. This is probably it. The ship any hand with like Stoneforge Thalia file. Probably better. Unless we're against Turbodepths, in which case we just fucking get them. Opponent. I think it's fine to have plows equal to the number of engineers in the Leopold's -1. Yeah, I'm not getting this. Yeah, this hand's probably better. Probably just pushing the Revoker to the bottom in the blind. Thalia, Mirror Shader, and Prelate are all pretty strong, and I don't want to push a land. Like, pushing a land feels kind of greedy. We are on the draw, so we could maybe push the port, but, like, we want to be casting our 3-drops on turn 3. Like, Revoker isn't always super relevant. We have Thalia against all of the combo decks, and Prelate against the combo decks. So we don't necessarily need Revoker. I guess this hand is, like, horrible if we are playing Mirror, or, like, Maverick, but that's the life I've decided to live. Oh, we're just dying? Oh no, it's one of these hands. Okay. I dig it. I'm in. Brick. Pass the turn. Lose. Dang, never lucky. Yep. Alright, well, we have turn 3 Prelate and hope that's good enough. Playing against Storm. Unless their hand is like, they have like 4 cards left in hand. Maybe their hand's like so bad they're like, I can't go off on turn 3, so I have to take the Prelate and try to beat the Thalia, because they just like zone can't beat the Prelate. Yeah. That might be their choice here. Is knowing that they are completely cold to the Prelate, and like they can have a chance to beat a Thalia, or maybe they just like are gonna wait. Doesn't seem like a good card to cast there at all, unless they're just like storming off. Okay, they just want the storm count, I guess. Nope, they're just all right. I don't really know what's happening, but they have a lot of mana, so they can beat this Thalia, so I just need to kill them as fast as possible. I feel like they wanted to at least hold that duress for a couple turns to try to like hit an equipment. They knew I had nothing. Definitely just playing the Crusader here to punch them as fast as possible. I'll double port them next turn if I draw nothing useful, but they're hitting a lot of land drops. They can't like ad nauseam me though. They don't have enough mana. So they can't do anything. Oh, they could have no. Infernal Tutor plus LED is mana neutral through Thalia, so they would still have 5 mana left over, so they still couldn't ad nause. And ad nausing at with 6 damage on board is a little bit risky too. They only have 1 card in hand. I feel pretty good here. Best draw on the deck might actually just be like Stoneforge Mystic, so we could port them and then have lethal next turn. Like an Infernal Tutor that. Oh, they're Infernal Tutor this turn and set up. Okay, that makes some sense. What did they grab? I wonder. God, am I supposed to cast this Wisp here? This sucks. Hang on, I need to deduce what they grabbed here. Because Flicker Wisp lets me set up lethal next turn, right? So I think it's got to be Wisp, right? I could Wisp my own land and still port them, and then it's just gives them exactly 1 turn. I feel like double porting for 2 turns is like just not productive enough. Cabal Rit, like try to top deck. What? I don't even know what they would do. So it's probably just Wisp. This is lethal, right? 2, 4, 6, 79, yeah. Go for it, opponent. I have nothing. I have lethal on the board and nothing else. Alright, we did it. Would have been an impressive kill. Kind of curious what they tutored for. Like, what can you tutor for there to, like, try to, like, top deck a win next turn? If your draw step is just, like, free Demonic Tutor, if you can, like, just find whatever card you need, is there, like, lethal there? I doubt it. You usually need, like, a bunch of cards to go off through with Thalia, because it just involves, like, a bunch of Cabal Rits and a Past in Flames. Yep, 8 cards. Cut all these bad ones. Call it a day. I feel like with that hand, though, like, they played a bunch of stuff before I played the Thalia, right? They went, like, Petal LED. I feel like you just thought seize the Thalia, right? And then hope you can find just, like, Infernal Tutor or something and go off. Because they had a ton of mana. I feel like with just a good top deck, they could have killed me before turn 3. Cabal Rit plus add-ons with LED and play could technically go off. But they were also at, like, 9 life, right? Is Neil good for Storm? It is good enough. Name Polluted Delta and nothing else. It's better than, like, a Palace Jailer or a Hallowed Spirit Keeper or a Tomic. Turn 1 interaction is something you kind of want. Or if you don't respect your opponent at all, you name LED and see if they never crack it. Cyrus said it was good enough, and I trust Cyrus as a very good Storm player, so... Well, this is a keep. This is one of those hands that you, like, I think you're supposed to play Mom on turn 1 over the Vial. Because, like, protecting your Thalia is pretty important. I will say Needle is definitely better on the play than it is on the draw. Cutting Things Attack. Yeah, Cutting Things Attack does have a cost, but, like... I don't think it's a huge cost. This deck also plays like 15 lands or something, right? If you just get to like preemptively Stone Rain 4 of them, especially on the play, can be like a reasonable turn 1. There's a chance though, because we have second Thalia, that we still want to play the Vial out and just hope we don't like get bounce spelled. Or whatever. Because then we'll have the second Thalia on the Vial the following turn, so if they like clear the first Thalia, we still have the Vial up. I think it is Vial here. It's probably a higher chance of them seeing the Wasteland and playing around it than there is of like me drawing the Caracas there to play around Massacre. You can play the Wasteland of the Vial and draw Caracas to not get massacred, but if you play the Plains, they might like fetch into it. Alright, we're not dead yet. And we get a Thalia in play, hopefully. It's been doing a lot of cantripping. Like obviously they could top is horrifying. They could just like massacre me and go off, or bounce spell go off, or whatever. Hey Yaz, how's it going? Alright, that doesn't look like it's killing me. That's good. We'll have Mom down, we'll have Stoneforge or another Thalia on Vial. Depending on how this goes, I might Wasteland. If we draw the third land, we're definitely just playing the rest of these, but even if we don't draw the third land, I might need the second land for the Stoneforge Mystic. Unsure. Take this up. Alright, well that draw was not good. They missed a land drop though, right? They bottomed. I think I just want to Wasteland and beat down with the Idiot Brigade. I think I'm even just attacking with this Mom. I think I'm just going to Wasteland this Underground Sea and just attack with everything. And just have this Vial up forever. They missed their land drop here, so like we just want to tax them and kill them as quickly as possible. Prevent them from like casting more cantrips and stuff. Also notably, the Wasteland actually did play around like Massacre. Not something I really had in mind, but is a thing that exists. Now we just want to top deck a second land so I can make a Batterskull or a Sword. File on 2 for obvious reasons. Hey, look at that. I win too much for your day. Is that a compliment to me? Is that a dig at Lackey? Is that a dig at me? I don't know how to take that. Thank you? What you got, opponent? They couldn't just like kill me through a Thalia here. They have 6 cards in hand and a lot of mana. They have like a lot of Cobalt rituals and stuff. Oh, dying. Oh, it looks like we might be dying. Cyrus special. Reign of Filth. Infernal Tutor, Cracking LED. What does this get? How much mana do they have? Is this just like... Wait, what are they getting? They only have 4 mana left, right? They can't even like empty me. And empty wouldn't even win. What's happening? Am I missing something? Oh no, they have plenty of mana. They have two swamps. Never mind. Oh, well, not plenty though. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So like they can't piff me. Ad nauseum's not gonna do it. They can empty me if they want, but like empty doesn't win. Like we just straight up erase them multiple ways through empty. Like they don't have the Batter Skull, but even the sword beats empty because we just put in the sword equipped to the Thalia, hit them for 6, and then hit them for 6 again next turn, and then they die. Yeah, Empty the Warrens just doesn't even win, regardless of the fact that I also have this Batter Skull. Alright. Is there any way I could lose? They have one land in play and 0 cards in hand. There's just nothing just put in the sword and kill them. Opponent's just super dead here. It was not a winning line my opponent took. Alright, let's play our last elite match here. Hopefully it's a short one. We've had 2 real grindy ones. Too bad Strifo never came back. I need to fucking ask him why he boarded in. That whatever the fucking Notion Thief card does not seem very playable against the deck that has exactly 2 cards in it that say draw a card. One more match. Any day now. I'm so tired. The Loam match just fried my brain on the Strifo match. What were the other matches? We just played against Storm. What was the other one too? Oh, it was Sneak. Alright, yeah. None of those. At least the combo matches are like pretty low brain power. But that Sneak matchup, we had some thinking to do. At least. Council Judgment the Artisan immediately lost to the Omniscience. Let me be free, Moto. Free me from this internet prison. One day. How's everybody's day going? Night going, whatever. Whatever time it is where you are in the world. How's it going, chat? Oh no, we're not on the first. We're not on the. We have to scroll down to find my name. All these other people have 3 trophies. Now we gotta get 4. It's going. Yeah, that was my day. Although I guess my weekend was great, so I'll take it. But yeah. Mondays are always just a day that exists. I'll keep this, I guess. It's some bomb has brown. Oh, that sounds dope. Oh, this is alright. This is how this last round's gonna go. All right. Just like red black. Could be like storm, but either way, like my decisions don't matter. Get a quick league, I guess. All right. Is it just like pox? It's gonna hit double planes easy. All right. Well, planes Angel Stream is also pretty horrendous for me, but. Fuck. And they're gonna like land sinkhole me. Fuck. Him is the worst. I hate him to Turok so much. At least it didn't take my other planes, it just took my other land. Hey, look at that, we can cast a spell? What is this? What does this do? 3 cards in hand. Okay, so it doesn't just immediately kill my Thalia or anything. This Fatal Push might. In fact, it does. But we have a second Thalia at least, assuming we don't get Stone Rained. Fuck. Hey, look at that, third Thalia. Can you just take my Sword Splash just one of these hymns, please? Stop taking like my 2 best cards. Always double Thoughtseize. Yeah, double Thoughtseize that just takes lands. It's the actual worst. So like Portic doesn't do anything. If they want to activate their Cursed Scroll, they get the 50-50 on shocking one of my things. So we just want to put power into play, hope the Cursed Scroll misses, and just try to like kill them. Yeah. If your opponent takes your 2 best cards, they should at least lose the 4 life. It's only fair. What you got, opponent? Oh no. Stop emptying your hand. I can't beat this Cursed Scroll. Let me draw a Revoker. Alright, whatever. I'll accept nothing. That works. Alright, they're gonna try to hit the 50-50. Please miss. They could also, it might not be 50-50, they could have just had like 2 Swamp Sand or something. Rip, nope, they just nailed it. They didn't even like just cast the Dark Ritual for the 100%? Is their other card also Dark Ritual then? Otherwise, wouldn't you just like throw the Dark Ritual away for the 100%? Probably just like not beating this Cursed Scroll until unless we find a Phyrexian Revoker. I can't even port, they're just gonna activate the Cursed Scroll again. Or not, sure. There we go. No, that's bad. Now we lose. Unless we draw Phyrexian Revoker right now. This exact turn. there's just a Sylvan Library. Oh, wow, we actually do Phyrexian Revoker. But now they're just gonna, like, fucking Sylvan Library into, like, the thing that kills me. So we have to name this Curse Scroll, obviously, and hope that Sylvan just misses completely for multiple turns. Why the fuck is there a Sylvan Library in their deck? Now we're super dead. They just have nothing. 3 lands on the top. Easy. No removal spells. Alright. Alright, deal. They're gonna fetch away, clear their Sylvan. We need them to miss again, completely. Just... Why float? You have no cards in hand. Why float the mana? You're not bluffing anything. Please have nothing, please have nothing, please have nothing. This feels like something. Alright, well, we're dead. Sometimes you just gotta... You don't just gotta, though. You really don't. Man, this game was going so well, except for this Sylvan Library. We have one other Revoker. It's our only other way to actually beat this Cursed Scroll. This probably isn't a Cataclysm matchup, right? This is a matchup where you, like, are not even always going to make it to 4 lands. Curse, so Ashiok me, alright, sure. Not exactly a win con, but I was waiting to draw like Stoneforge Mystic there. Cause like Batterskull is one of the actual only ways we can get into this game. I didn't do anything relevant. I guess Spirit Keeper was also a pretty good draw before the Ashiok. There goes Jailer. That was a pretty good draw too. Opponent's just like not even curse scrolling me with 1 card in hand and 3 mana. Like, isn't that your win con? I'm just gonna play the 3 mana shock game against me and then win. Alright, still. It's probably not even worth playing these Mother of Runes at this point, right? Because if we draw like the other Revoker to deal with these curse scrolls, we can develop more of a board state rather than just getting them shocked away. Opponent's still not activating the curse scrolls. Oh, there's the other Revoker. There's our fucking other plow. Sure. We stop drawing these, please. The only thing that we could possibly draw at this point is Batterskull to have any semblance of a shot at winning. I feel like it might be the only thing. Hey, Batterskull. That's not nothing. I mean, I'll try. Oh, we actually have to... Yeah, we gotta tap out here. Or we can't like pick up the Batterskull in case they have like Trophy, but Trophy seems kind of weird in like the super like mana denial Pox strategy. I mean, it combos with Ash. No, it doesn't come with the Ashiok. If they have Trophy, we're just like dead, but that's life. Batterskull is our only shot at winning this game. Wasteland. That's actually super obnoxious. They have enough to. They actually have 3 cards in hand, so maybe I can just mom equip Batterskull here. My Wasteland doesn't do jack because they have Loam. You port them enough, maybe you can equip the Skull. Like they just have 3 cards in hand. Like the Curse Skulls just aren't guaranteed to hit. Just gonna throw it out there, see what happens. I mean, my mom's probably also going to just die even if the Curse Scroll hits or misses. They have a Green Source in hand. Oh, that could be like killing them. Yeah, I think they have another Bayou because I was porting the Bayou and they played Bayou loamed back. They have like a Bayou and a Marsh Flats. Oh, cool. They just revealed Marsh Flats at random. And yeah, is their hand just... No, their hand isn't just all Marsh Flats. They just like win that that die roll. Sure. I don't think Wasteful Sport is an option. I'm pretty sure they have a 3rd Bayou in hand. They're probably not playing it because of that reason. Alright, Liliana, sure. Goodbye, Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, they discarded the Bayou. Now we could take them. Oh, they already got Cast Loam here. I feel like we've hit every takes absolutely forever. We've even hit the takes absolutely forever matchup that just like doesn't exist. All right, we drew Squire because they have Ashiok in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough lands to equip the Batterskull to the Stoneforge either. Granted, because they're loaming so much, like these Curse Scrolls don't always hit. So maybe I just play the Stoneforge here to threaten to like make the Lily minus, and then I can pick up my Batterskull. That's probably the play. We can't search. They're gonna attempt to Curse Scroll with 4 cards in hand. Are all their cards Marsh Flats? They do have a lot of Marsh Flats. Yeah, I think because they picked up several Marsh Flats on that. Where is it? Marsh Flats, Wasteland, and then they use the Wasteland. I don't think their hand is all Marsh Flats though. Yeah, GG Strifo. I wanted to ask you about why you boarded in Notion Thief. That was my only curiosity. Now I think we're probably dead though. This Lily's just gonna ult. Go stack like Batterskulls versus all my lands. Because they could just like double Curse Scroll down my Batterskull with a bunch of Marsh Flats in hand or something. Feels like it is not a Cataclysm matchup if my opponent has Life from the Loams in their deck. Board and Thief against Jailer decks. Now they're hitting my face. Took them a long time to choose to do that. Okay, so it is just for Palace Jailer. I think their hand might be 3 Marsh Flats now. They have one in the yard. Yeah, I imagine if this is their line, they have to just have 3 Marsh Flats in hand. There's no way they just like take this line. It seems incredibly risky. If their hand isn't just 3 Marsh Flats. It's like if they miss here, it's like really bad for them. Yeah. Now we be dead. Like, what does your sideboard look like? What are you cutting for those cards? The old Tomic. All right, yeah, it's probably time to concede now. They can kill me. We're also just like decking before them. Alright, so what's the master plan here against, like, this iteration of Pox? Council's Judgment seems like it's a card I want. I also feel like this iteration is, like in most Pox variants, it's like, if you have turn 1 Aether Vial, it's incredibly powerful. It's just, like, very hard for them to deal with, because a lot of their stuff is, like very clunky resource denial-y stuff. They can't really... I guess they have less of a problem. They have Abrupt Decays because they're splashing green. Don't want any of this shit. Definitely want Relic Order. Definitely want Needle. Definitely don't want any of these plows. Even if my opponent's like boarding in some like weird creature package, we'll still have Judgments and Jailer and stuff. Rest of Beast hits nothing, right? Besides Loam. Rather have Surgical for that. Chalice seems worthless. Path's bad. Cataclysm I don't think is where I want to be. It does kill their Planeswalkers, which isn't nothing. Like, puts them back to the Stone Age, but, like, if they just have Life in the Loam, we're pretty fucked. Mom's pretty mean. Yeah, they had, like, Fatal Pushes, but I imagine they'll have, like, a bunch of, like, neg-X effects, Toxic Deluges and stuff. Maybe we just bring in all the Cataclysms. Then that's the case. Do we bring in like Surgical or Rip? They seem horrible. Could the discard spells 3 Goyfs and 1 Strix? So we could just like cut all the moms and bring in Cataclysms. That doesn't seem bad. Do I turn 1 Needle? Probably not, right? Because, like, I don't want to just die to, like, a literally Last Hope here. Which is, like, a card they could reasonably have in the sideboard. We could get discarded, but also... my Plains and Port are targeted for this turn 1 Dark Ray Hymn to Turok anyway. I don't think I want to, like, just blind Needle Liliana the Veil or something. If they turbo out a Liliana on turn 1, I'll discard a card and then needle it. Just discard the extra Lily. No, just Thoughtseize. Probably take the needle. Definitely not take the Thalia, that's for sure. Gonna waste my baby blind. Yeah, if I could like reset it easily. Yeah. Stoneforge, reasonable take there. They don't just have like have to have like land, writ, and last hope or some bullshit. At what point do I blind needle Liliana the Veil? Clearly name one of their 10 million marsh flats. Oh man. They do just draw these marsh flats all the time. Well, I don't want to do anything now because I want to port. It's like not playing the needles. Obviously the play here. Ooh, they draw to land, huh? That's powerful. We just cast the needle, force them to fetch. Probably better to cast the Revoker though. Just Revoker Liliana of the Veil. Last Hope's actually kind of scarier, honestly, even if they like don't have it in their deck. Revoker Curse Scroll. Curse Scroll's so far from mattering. They have 7 cards in their hand. I'd rather name like either of the Lilianas. This Revoker's gonna be long dead before the Curse Scroll matters at all. Yeah. I think it's just Liliana the Veil. Last Hope is such a... Last Hope kills one thing, and then we can needle it, so... I think it's just Veil. There are ways off of either, but we know they have Veils, obviously. We don't know they have Last Hopes, even though it's like a pretty reasonable card for them to have. Oh no, they discarded another Spirit. Wow, we got. Now we can only actually, no, they just get infinite blockers, right, with this Nether Spirit? Fuck. We just need to like draw something to beat this, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna cast the needle here. I will name Marsh Flats if they don't fetch. Yeah. If they do fetch, if they fetch a bite, we wasteland it. Ooh. Probably Liliana Last Hope. Is there a better name for this one? I still don't think it's the Cursed Scroll. It's more likely to matter now that we actually can't attack them. Yeah, it's probably just Last Hope. Ashiok doesn't like do anything with activated ability. I forgot to play land. Whoops. Man, discarding Nether Spirit to hand size is the true tech. I'm just gonna discard this or sack this Thalia because it doesn't matter. Oh man, we can wasteland that. Nice. Hey, Recruiter is things. I need to be keeping them off of mana though, right? Is it like... It's probably Wasteland, Port Thalia still, right? And plan on recruiting later. Recruit 4. Oh, never mind. We're just going to play Tomek. So we can keep porting. I guess we could cast Recruiter and port, but Tomek also just dispatches them pretty easily. It also makes, like, if they top deck a loam or something, a lot more worthless. Hey, we did it. Nether Spirit. So they definitely are on like some weird creature plan. They're just on like the classic Pox 1 Nether Spirit thing. So we don't want any of our removal. We have like Jailer and Council's Judgment and just like other things to go around it. I think we just run it back. Maybe we want Rest in Peace now? Is Nether Spirit plus Life from the Loam good enough for Rest in Peace? I mean, it's a 1 of Nether Spirit. I doubt they have, like, Entombs if they don't have other graveyard synergies. What would I even cut for the Rest in Peace, honestly? Like, the rest of the deck seems pretty rock solid. So we got to win on the draw here. I mean, I'll keep this hand. It's a little weak, but Spirit plus Loam seems kind of like a weak Entomb plan. I'll keep this. I'm definitely not excited about it. But mulliganing against the Dark Ritual Hymn to Turok deck is not really where we're gonna be, and like this hand is definitely good enough. It has tools to win games for sure. It's probably just Thalia here. They like fatal push it, but if they don't, then like Thalia Tax is very real. Goddamn Sylvan Libraries pushing my shit in. I wonder if I just wasteland this Bayou and play a Stoneforge Mystic and go find something. Batterskull maybe? No, Batterskull's bad because they can kill the Stoneforge. Oh, what's up, Will? Sorry, we didn't hear at the television. Yeah, no problem. Good to finally meet you in person. Stoneforge Batterskull seems weak. Stoneforge for Sophie isn't bad. Just does like crunch them for a bunch of damage, but I would have to not wasteland to get it online next turn. Wastelanding against the library is also like not the greatest plan in the world, but wastelanding with Thalia in play is pretty good. Especially since we have second wasteland for the Urborg and stuff too. So, yeah, Skull is also made better by the fact that we have a second Stoneforge as well. And it just complements our plan of just using our 2 mana every turn and like wastelanding all their stuff to slow them down enough to kill them. Yeah, exactly. Our mana doesn't work out. Like if we didn't have like wastelands and shit there, then maybe the we're getting like they do have Last Hope, but now we get a Batterskull at least. So we just wasteland this Urborg. I think they have 1 card in hand, so we could actually take them off of some notable stuff here. I mean, they have a library in play, so it's like not a great thing, so. We will also wasteland the Urborg for life EV. We also revoke the Last Hope, but then we can't clear it in 1 turn. And also it's like risky business because the Silver Library can find an answer. They're less likely to have an answer for our Batterskull. Yep. Feels like they're just gonna like fatal push or something, right? I'm just gonna sack this Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, I discard a card, I guess. I'm just gonna discard this other Stoneforge Mystic. I don't need 3. Ooh. Do I Judgment? I think I Judgment this library. They missed their land drop. I think I just hit this Lily to 1 so I can clear next turn with the Germ. And just Judgment this library right now. Because then if I punch the Lily to 1, it pluses to 2, and then I can clear it the next turn. Yeah, we care a lot about that Sylvan library. And, like, a lot of our hand is good against that Liliana, so... Even if they have, like... Even if, like, draw Fatal Push, kill the Germ, we can still just, like, revoke and stuff. Alright, cleared. I think I want this, and then... Probably just Stoneforge for sword here. They can't draw push, right? Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. If they had push, they would have kept it and like just pushed the Germ instead of edicting me there. Prelate. What number would we even put Prelate on here? 2? 3? Beat a sweeper? Kind of inclined to do just... I should probably just put in the sword and attack with the Germ and pass. Pretty into playing... Oh, they did draw the push. Okay. Weird. Oh, this was a turn later. The push could have been the next card down. This is fine. Deluge is a card that exists. They could, like... I guess I should have attacked there if I was going to play the Prelate here. But they also are on mana down. I'm going to put in the sword. But I still should have just attacked and cast the sword, but whatever. I guess this plays a little weak if we get Veiled. Land with Veil. Okay, cool. They just conceded. We did it! Yeah, my plan was to like use that Recruiter and go get a Wisp eventually, just to reset the skull. Fucked up my spreadsheet somewhere along the way again, but that's life, whatever. Literally got here for the last game, huh? Yeah, pretty much. It was a long-ass league, too. We played against fucking, like, a 4-color loam that both of our clocks were down to, like, 30 seconds, and then we played against Strifo for a million years. But then we also had 2 quick games against Ant and Sneak, so win some, lose some. I'm ready to go to bed, though. Anyway... See who is streaming some Legacy. Card Kingdom streaming some Legacy. And they always have Monday Legacy streams, so I'll go host them. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching today. Thanks everybody for the thank yous and stuff. Or not the thank yous, the congrats and stuff for winning the 10K today as well. Not today. Fuck, I'm really bad at sentences. 10K this weekend. But anyway, I'm going to bed because I'm obviously very tired. Thanks everybody for supporting the channel. Thanks to Cataclysm 4 for the $6 donation. That was very funny. I forget who that was in chat, but that made the meme account, but it was very amusing. Anyway, I'm tired, so I'm just gonna end the stream and not give any sort of follow me subscribe, spiel, whatever. /host, Card Kingdom. See you guys all on Wednesday.